Alright, let's dive into something that's got the Marvel fandom buzzing, the official logo reveal for the 6th Avengers movie, Endgame Encore. Now, I know what you're thinking, another Avengers logo? Big deal. But personally, I think this is way more significant than it seems. Marvel logos aren't just random designs, they're like visual breadcrumbs, hinting at the tone, themes, and even the outcome of the film. So, when they drop a logo like this, it's worth dissecting. First off, the timing of this reveal is fascinating. Sandwiched between Spider-Man, Brand New Day and Avengers, Doomsday, Endgame Encore feels like the middle child of Marvel's 2026 lineup. But here's the thing, Marvel doesn't do anything by accident. By unveiling this logo now, they're reminding us that the Avengers franchise is still the heart of the MCU, even as they expand into new territories like the X-Men. It's a strategic move to keep the Avengers brand front and center. Now, let's talk about the logo itself. One thing that immediately stands out is the return of the classic Avengers symbol, the one with the circle around it. This isn't just a nostalgic callback, it's a statement. Marvel is saying, we're going back to basics, but with a twist. The Encore subtitle in smaller font below Endgame feels like a subtle nod to the idea of a second chance, a redo. And if you take a step back and think about it, that's exactly what Endgame was, a second chance for the heroes after the devastating loss in Infinity War. So, this logo isn't just a design, it's a narrative echo. What makes this really interesting is how the logo compares to previous Avengers films. Remember Infinity War? That logo had the circle around the cutoff on the left side, the only time Marvel did that. Fans theorized it symbolized the hero's defeat, and honestly, I buy that. Now, with Endgame Encore, the circle is fully restored. What this really suggests is a return to victory, a sense of completion. But here's where it gets speculative. Could this mean the heroes are back in full force, or is there another twist coming? Marvel loves to play with our expectations, so I wouldn't rule out a surprise. Another detail I find fascinating is the color scheme. The original Endgame logo had blue, purple, and red colors tied to the Infinity Stones. Endgame Encore keeps the blue and purple but drops the red. In my opinion, this could symbolize a shift in focus. Maybe the Infinity Stones are no longer the central threat, or perhaps the story is leaning more into the mystical side of the MCU. It's a small change, but it raises a deeper question: what's the core conflict this time around? Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Endgame Encore is the 6th Avengers film, but it's coming after Thunderbolts, aka the new Avengers, and before Doomsday. That's a lot of Avengers content in a short span. From my perspective, Marvel is doubling down on the Avengers brand because they know it's their most reliable cash cow. But it also feels like they're setting the stage for something massive, maybe even a soft reboot after Secret Wars. I mean, think about it, if Secret Wars is the culmination of the current MCU, what comes next? A new logo, a new team, a new era? What many people don't realize is that logos like these are more than just marketing tools, they're part of the storytelling. Marvel could have just reused the Endgame logo, but they didn't. They made deliberate changes, and that tells me they're trying to communicate something. Personally, I think Endgame Encore is going to be more than just a re-release or a victory lap. It's going to set up the next phase of the MCU, and this logo is the first clue. So, here's my closing thought: Marvel logos are like puzzle pieces. Each one gives us a glimpse into the larger picture, but it's up to us to put it all together. Endgame Encore isn't just a movie, it's a bridge between what's been and what's next. And if this logo is any indication, the future of the MCU is going to be wild. What do you think? Is this logo just a design, or is Marvel telling us something bigger? Let me know in the comments, I'm all ears.